deepening hum of the unbound planar key had become a resonant roar, threatening to overwhelm the fragile, newly awakened minds of humanity. The anomalies, once localized, now pulsed across the vast planar surface, distorting perception, twisting the echoes of ancient memory into chaotic physical psychic storms. The elemental key beings, agitated by the uncontrolled energies, began to clash with the human expeditions, not with malice, but with a raw, instinctual territoriality, creating perilous zones of profound energetic discord. From his obsidian days at the very heart of the vertical sanctuary, Arden, the prime immortal, acted. He did not unleash another cascade of power, for that would only exacerbate the chaos. Instead, he became a living filter, a vast, sentient conduit for the planet's immense energy. He drew the raw, overwhelming key into himself, absorbing its discordant frequencies, allowing its profound resonance to pass through his ancient being, and then releasing it back into the planar world, softened, harmonized, and comprehensible. On the geomantic display at the cliffside overlook, which Alara watched with bated breath, Arden's key signature flared with an intensity that dwarfed all others. It was not a destructive surge, but a vast, encompassing aura of shimmering gold expanding across the planar map. As this aura spread, the chaotic red and purple anomalies began to recede, their vibrant, dangerous hues softening into calmer blues and greens. The frenetic pulsing of the elemental key beings calmed, their forms becoming more defined, their movements more harmonious. He's calming the planar currents, Ylara whispered, tears in her eyes, as she witnessed the impossible. He's absorbing the excess, harmonizing the resonance. He's protecting them. The immediate effect on humanity was profound. The psychic storms that had plagued explorers and communities near the wall abruptly dissipated. Minds previously assaulted by the overwhelming torrent of planetary memory found a sudden, blessed clarity. The terrifying glimpses of deep time and vast space, instead of being disorienting, became manageable insights, profound but not overwhelming. The fear that had begun to reassert its grip loosened, replaced by a deep, almost instinctual sense of protection. They did not know who was protecting them, only that the crushing weight had been eased. Arden, the prime immortal, felt the immense burden of this task. Each discordant frequency, each overwhelming surge of raw planetary memory passed through his consciousness. It was a constant, excruciating act of purification, absorbing the chaos and transmuting it into order. The ancient knowledge of the planar heart, which he had carried for millennia, was now being used not to hide the truth, but to make it bearable. Alyssa's signature, which had been frantic and pushing, now showed a moment of stunned stillness on the display. She had watched Arden's unparalleled act of stabilization and intervention far beyond what she or any other weaver could accomplish. Her own powerful resonance, previously bent on accelerated revelation, now suddenly shifted, aligning with Arden's harmonizing aura. She understood her goal was awakening, but she now recognized the ultimate cost of an unrestrained truth. A new respect, mingled with a profound awe, radiated from her signature. Alyssa is assisting, Ylara confirmed, her voice filled with relief. She's using her channels to reinforce the calming frequencies, guiding human perception towards the stable areas. The acolytes, too, sensed Arden's profound intervention. Their emerald threads on the display began to weave with renewed purpose, their guidance becoming more confident, more direct. They led human expeditions away from the still unstable zones, pointing them toward areas now bathed in the prime immortal's harmonizing aura. They began to teach humanity how to consciously draw upon this filtered key, how to find their own internal balance amidst the vastness. The deep, hanging energy in this sanctuary pulsed steadily, a testament to Arden's colossal effort. The waterfall outside roared, no longer a chaotic force, but a symphonic partner in his act of planetary stabilization. He had unleashed the truth, and now, as the prime immortal, he stood as the ultimate guardian, shielding humanity from the very power he had unchained. The planar world remained vast and terrifying, but now it was almost survivable. A grand stage where humanity, under his silent, unending vigilance, could truly